Sailing when I was a kid is definitely probably still my fondest memories, even today. And I must have been about 7 years old. And we'd get in our wetsuits, get into the boat, my dad would push us off. And I thought I was off on a great adventure, and then I'd feel this tug, kind of like a dog does on the lead, and I realised that we were still tied to the dock because he didn't want us to stray too far. And the excitement for the sport just grew from there. We progressed, we put sails in the boats, and just got the bug more and more. I was probably a nightmare for my friends. We would be playing a game of tig and it was life or death for me. I had to win. I was so desperate to be better than everyone else. I mean, utterly desperate, obsessed with it. I would daydream about it in school. If you do your personal best, I mean, you can't ask for much more, and it's probably the only controllable, and even then it's not that controllable. Elliot and I had a really good couple of years together in the class, and we were all charging for Rio and regularly on the podium, and I think it was November when Elliot really started to not feel well and went through a series of tests of all sorts, and yeah, and diagnosed with bowel cancer. I mean, it's not fair, it's tragic, isn't it? It's a young, fit guy, and the world's cruel sometimes, isn't it? I still don't even know what to think of it now, because more than anything else, I hope that he recovers, more than anything else, you know? And in the same breath, I hope that whatever I go to do in Rio with Chris, Elliot is part of that. He was part of that. We're finishing things that Elliot and I started together.
And I was actually busy mothing at the time, sailing an international moth, and trying to get myself up to speed in that. You know, and that sort of quickly turned to the 470 and heading out to Rio with Luke.
So Chris and I are trying to fast track this state of flow that we get to in a boat together, and we have 7 months, you know. Our competitors, some of them are 7 years, 15 years.
Elliot's a friend of everyone on the team, and I feel like, you know, all I can do is do my best to carry on his legacy in the boat.
I don't know if I know yet how manic it is. I think when this all stops in September, end of August there, and I breathe out, I think I'll realise how full on this period has been.
It's been non-stop since we started in December. It's been quite a journey.
To arrive on the start line of race one, look around, and I expect to be able to say, I know I've worked harder than everyone I'm on the start line with.
I always felt that we were a great team, and you know, I believe that we can go and win a medal.
Rio is immense. It's the most epic venue I've ever sailed at. I think it will bring out a good all-rounder on every class. I think a good all-rounder will win the Olympic Games.
We will medal. If things go really well, I think we could be up and challenging for the top step on the podium.
I can't wait. It's going to be so iconic.
Yeah, a big deal. It's you know, we don't want to just go and get the t-shirt.
I'm doing it for a few reasons, and one of them massively is for Elliot. So whatever happens, and certainly if there's any success in August, like I said, he is wholeheartedly part of that. You know, he's completely part of it, because it never would have happened without him. Yeah, I'll be thinking of him for sure.